What's up, everybody? My name is Randall, and I have some amazing news. This past weekend, which is actually yesterday, Sunday, my 10-year-old daughter had the opportunity to speak in her children's service. She got to speak all three services, and she spoke on the story about Daniel 3 with Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. I just can't thank Pastor Chelsea enough. She's the children's pastor, and she just pours into these students, and she really encourages them to use their gifts. And this is the first opportunity she's given to the children since she's taken over, and I think it's an amazing idea, not just because it's my daughter, but it really shows the youth that they can be used to speak into other people's life at an early age. But anyways, without further ado, I want to get straight into it. Check it out. I'm super happy for my daughter and proud papa moment. And stick around to the end. Throw it down in the comments. Let me know what you think. And if it even spoke to you. Till next time, stay blessed and enjoy.
We have a special guest today. So students that are in 5th grade who have a passion for ministry and serve on our leadership team, some of them are going to start having opportunities to get up here and preach to you guys. So we have our first 5th grade preacher this morning. I want you guys to get excited. I want you to put your hands together. I want you to get pumped, get loud for Bella Forsythe this morning, who's going to be bringing
I didn't switch it on. Thank you guys. First, before I start, I want to thank Pastor Chelsea for letting me come up here and speak to you guys. And I want to thank God for giving me the words to speak to you guys. And I'm going to tell you guys about a real life story that you can find in the Bible in the book Daniel chapter 3. So there were 3 young boys, and they were named Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. And King Nebuchadnezzar told the people that lived in the town to worship a statue that he made. And whenever they hear the sound of an instrument, they're supposed to worship it. And King Nebuchadnezzar instructed his guards to blow the horns, and everyone bowed down to the statue except for Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. And the king saw them and called them up, and he called them up to him, and he asked them why they didn't worship the statue like he said to. And they said, "We won't worship your statue because we believe in the one and true God." And out of madness and fury, he raised the furnace, which is like a big fireplace. He raised it 7 times hotter. And he told his guards to tie them up and put them in the furnace. And it was so hot that when the guards opened the door, they died. And they threw them into the furnace. And when King Nebuchadnezzar looked back at them after a little bit, they weren't tied up and they weren't dead. They were walking around the furnace with the 4th figure, which was God. And King Nebuchadnezzar called them out and said, King Nebuchadnezzar said, "Come out." And it all came out, and they didn't smell like smoke, and their hair wasn't on fire or burnt or anything. And the King Nebuchadnezzar said, "We will now worship their God because their God is the one true God. And whoever does not worship their God will be punished." And just like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, we all go through struggles and for example, once when I was in school, I had a test, and left my study guide at home, and my teacher didn't have any extras. And a study guide is like, it has notes that helps you understand things. And I left mine at home, but my friend got done with her test early, and she let me use her study guide. And she was like, God stepping in and saving Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego from the fire. And after that, I got a 100 on my test because she let me use her study guide. Yay! That was so cool.
I think that's a really powerful example of how when I tried to lift it up by myself, the test, it was so heavy. But then whenever Mr. Javion came in, we did it together, he wasn't that heavy at all. So just like your friend came in and helped you with the test, helped you to do the study guide, you had someone help you through the fire. So God doesn't take the fire away. Did he take the fire away from you? Did he take the test away? No, but was he with you in the fire? Amen. So Bella, I want to highlight really quick because I know you shared this earlier. When you were talking about Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, were they adults, like old like me?
No, they were actually like 13 or 14. They were young teenage boys. They were putting their life on the lines because they believed in our God.
So Bella, can someone like you and at your age do incredible things for God?
Yeah, all you have to do is pretty much pray, and He will help you. Your struggles, and He will help you say what you need to say to other people.
Amen. That's 100% true. So this morning, we're going to do just that, right, Bella? We're going to pray and ask God to help us through our struggles. And He's going to be with us, just like that fourth man in the fire with Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. God's going to be with you this morning. And Bella's going to come and pray over some of you guys this morning if you want to. So can everybody stand to your feet? So this morning, if that's you, and you're saying, you know what? I feel like I'm facing the fire. Bella shared her story this morning of when she was facing the fire and God was with her, and He's going to be with you this morning too. So we're going to open up these altars. I'm going to count down from 3, and on the count of 3, ready? 1, 2, 3. Go.
I want to give a special thanks to Pastor Chelsea and her team of Javion, Grace, Lauren, and Mattia for helping out with the word today. You are a blessing to her.